Welcome back to my channel. I have a special guest today, my chauffeur, and we're in the new car. We thought we'd treat ourselves to a Bentley this weekend, didn't we? Really strange. I put it on my TikTok and someone was like, Bentley don't just give out cars. Yeah, I didn't think so too, but I received a DM from a really nice guy called Eden, and he was just like, Bentley wanna loan you a car. And they dropped me an email, and it was literally like a week's thing, and they dropped us off this beautiful big car. So here we are. Hello Cassius, anything you want to say?
Hi guys.
He's not really a YouTube guy, but I've talked to him into this.
I'm learning.
He's a bit more confident over on the other apps, but we're gonna pull him out of his shell today. We're gonna do a Q&A. It's gonna be everything baby number 2 related. I'm sure there's some things that have slipped through the net in here, but we will see. I've not actually looked at the questions, but I don't know if I'd have managed to talk him into it if we were just sitting in my Audi. Literally as we was running out the door, because we're making the most of having baby free time, because obviously there's no car seat in this car, my road peptide lip shapes turned up. I got 4, but I just grabbed these 2, lunge and twist. I've not actually tried them on. I can do it whilst Cass is answering the first question. So pretty. Anyways, are you nervous about birth? Let's have from the man's perspective. Why not?
No, I'm not nervous. I wasn't nervous for the first one, and this is not me being cocky. No, I'm just, the obvious thing is, one, I don't really have to do much. They've got to come out. Oh. No, I don't really have to do much, other than obviously support you, and yeah, just that's it really. So no, I'm not nervous, but it is obviously like, well, technically speaking, something went wrong in the first birth, so you're nervous for that in the sense of like, you want to make sure that you're healthy, the baby's healthy, things like that, but nervous is probably not the right word to use.
I am.
Yeah, obviously, but that's different. That's like, it's more anticipation, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's more like anticipating the unknown, which is like, well,
yeah, I am probably more nervous than I was with Ocean, just because even though I know what to expect, you're never going to have the same birth twice. So we will see. I did really briefly talk with my midwife the other day about, so early on obviously, I'm only 16 weeks, but I kind of threw it out there that I possibly would go for a water birth this time. I'm kind of leaning towards it, and I was like, with Ocean being over and there was complications because of that, would this probably be the same for a second baby? She was like, literally don't even compare. You just kind of got to go with the flow, and if you want a water birth, just speak it into existence and talk about it. If the camera keeps moving a little bit, apologies. It's because I don't actually have a car mount. I used to, but I don't know where it's gone. What is your gut telling you? Boy or girl? And then literally everyone's saying, are we finding out?
I'm so boring when it comes to things like this, because one, I don't have a clue. 2, obviously no one has a clue, but it's just like, in my head I'm like, be a boy, in the sense of like, then tick both boxes. Do I have a gut feeling? No, I actually don't. And do you still not want to find out? Yeah, I think obviously I'd want to not find out.
A bigger part of me wants, yeah. Do you
know what I'm saying? And I
think we're on the same page, yeah.
And I think if it's a boy this time round, would you get a third out of me? I don't know. Yeah.
If we have a boy, we could be done, so we might as well have the surprise factor. That's literally my exact reason. I don't know. I always thought I would want 3 kids, but we'll see. Because all my friends that have 2, they're like, you buy plane tickets in a row of 4. If you buy family passes for Disneyland, it's normally a package deal for 4. Like, I feel like the world pushes 2 kids is the best idea on people, and I feel like, I don't know. They say when you get older, the only thing people say they regret, and your granddad says it all the time.
My granddad?
Yeah, he said it a few times to me when you've not been there actually, so you're literally gonna think I'm making this up. He said that after your football game once, he said...
After my football game? Like what? As in when I was a kid playing football?
No, we were sitting, me and him were sitting just eating chips.
Right.
And he said, my only regret is not having more children.
Really?
Your only regret the kids
I guess
because
it's like, I say is offspring the right word, but I'm guessing it's like future generations, I get that.
Yeah, and I don't want that. I'd rather be like overwhelmed for what, like 10 years?
You know,
and then us, like, because that's the hardest part, isn't it, when they're all kids? Anyway, he's so boring. We've come to McDonald's and he ate literally just before we come out the door.
Because I'm healthy.
Alright, can I take your order?
Hi, please can I have 2 hamburgers, medium fries, and a Coke with no ice, please?
Just 1 medium fry?
Yeah, and also can I have the...
It's like the hamburgers are too good.
Can I also have the, what's it called, Milky Way McFlurry, please?
Yep.
Does it come with chocolate sauce?
Yep.
Can I just have a little bit extra, please?
Yep.
Actually, sorry, yeah, let me get a Coke Zero, please.
That's all, thank you. Any name ideas yet?
Touchy subject.
Names is so funny, because once we find the name, I feel like we are so on the same page. Obviously, we've only done that once. But we have, considering I reckon I've run 100 names past you, there are 3 that we're like on the same vibe of, and I feel in my gut that they're the 3. As in, like, we're not going to sway from them 3, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot that you've suggested that I'm like, no chance in hell.
Yeah, but he just like, I'll give you an example, like I love the name Navy, won't entertain it. Just will not entertain it. So yeah, we've got 3.
Someone said a good like name the other day and I can't remember what it was.
It can't have been that good then.
Something to do with ocean, like.
No, because I suggested Cove and you were like, we sound like we're addicted to the beach.
No, I'm just saying it wasn't like that though. It was like
River.
I'm gonna say
like so many people have said river if it's a boy, and I was like, imagine we did have a third. What would they be called? Stream. Like, where are we going with that? But no, we had 3, and I'd say 2 of them are gender neutral. They could be either gender, and then one's just strictly boy. But I think I know which one he likes best, and it's one of the gender neutral ones. But I don't think we agree on which gender we prefer. Does that make sense? Because I quite like this name for a girl, and he likes it for a boy.
I like it for yeah, more so than a girl.
Yeah. That's as much as we're saying. So we've got 3 on the table.
No, I'm not sure there's 3 on the go.
There is?
Sure.
That looks so good! This is the new Milky Way McFlurry.
When I do a story and ask a question, I get about 4. Is Ocean excited? No.
No, I'll be honest, no. 9 times out of 10, if you bring it up, she'll change the subject.
Well, I think she knows though.
No, she doesn't get it. But I think in her head, she's so like the only kid in the world. And if you bring up another baby, she's already got that like mentality of, oh, I'm jealous, let's bring it back to me.
Yeah, I'd agree. I don't think obviously that's obviously, well, we know that's not the thought process. I just think that she's just very demanding and very like, do you know what I mean? She's bossy. I wonder if she gets that.
Yeah, like she wants to talk about what she wants to talk about. So if we bring up her baby, she's just like, no. And then she'll just go back to what she was doing.
She gets that from you. How did you tell Ocean? We kind of told her quite a lot.
We point to my belly a lot. And to be fair, if you point now and say, what's in mummy's tummy? She says baby, but I also think she thinks maybe like, that's another name for like your belly button or something, because she's just not grasping this yet.
Nah.
She's not even 2.
I do think she's quite smart. Like she does get, especially last like week or 2, I've noticed she does like understand things a lot more now. But
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, and I think we have. This is going off on a tangent a bit, but like, I think we should start being more disciplined with her, because we kind of, in my head, I give her the excuse that like doesn't know what's going on.
I think I'm quite firm with her.
I know, but like,
she gets upset with me.
Yeah, because you're just mean. But like,
no, but like the brushing the teeth this morning, could you hear me?
Yeah.
I had to literally say no pepper for the rest of the day. Like she obviously will forget that in 10 minutes.
Yeah, you shouldn't say that, because you will give her pepper.
I didn't.
Confusing.
She asked me if she can watch Pepper and I put Blippi on, so I've kind of stuck to my word.
Not really. Well, you trying for baby number 2?
No, we were not. I think I made that quite clear in my last video, but
I've not watched it, no offense.
I just said that it was a massive shock, so I guess if we were trying, we wouldn't be that shocked.
No, yeah. But even like the first one, we were like trying but not trying.
Oh, we were trying.
No.
You were
like,
sick to death of me.
No, but I mean in the sense of like, we was, in our head we was like, oh, it's going to take months. And it didn't.
It was so different this time, yeah. Thank God.
What are you most nervous about? That's kind of like the first question, but...
Just juggling too. And like,
yeah.
I don't want to, I just know well, I personally know I'm going to be riddled with guilt that I'm probably going to spend a lot more time with the new baby, and like, I'll be so jealous of how much time you're spending with Ocean, because I just love her so much. Like, even sometimes when like, on Mondays when your mum comes over, I'm like sad. Like, actually my eyes are welling up. I get sad that we're going to miss like a whole day with her. I'm actually unhinged.
Yeah, you're normal. No, I get what you're saying, but
then it's such a nice break, because like she's a lot.
That's the one thing I'm like, I need to figure my shit out, in the sense of like, I think especially this year, I know we're only the 2nd month of the year into it, but like, I think I've tried to be a lot more organised with work, time at work, etc, etc.
You're getting better, but you're still miles off.
But this is what I'm saying, and I just feel like what am I doing wrong, and how do I not do that?
No, like, we'll just figure it out as we go. Like,
no, I know, but like, we won't have a choice but to figure it out. And
yeah.
And like, at the moment, you can get away with juggling it, in the sense of like, I know that okay, you can survive with just Ocean. But I'm saying that like, now there will be a point where like, if I'm not home, what will you do with 2 kids? Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So that's for me to figure out. I know, but yeah, that's the only thing. Not nervous, but that's the one thing I'm like, I need to sort my shit out.
It will really get to a stage where like they've got each other. Do you know what I mean?
Not for a while.
No, I know, but it will get to a stage where we're probably like, oh my God, like literally, like at the minute, I feel guilty if I sit down for 5 minutes and I'm not sitting playing with her, do you know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Because she constantly just wants us there next to her, which is completely
kitchen,
valid, but
so
yeah, she just wants us sitting in her mini kitchen, and we're like, babe, we gotta be in our own kitchen.
She didn't let me sit in that kitchen for weeks as well, and I kind of regret the fact that she does now. Yeah,
I know it's gonna be probably like a year off, but when she realises like that's her best friend for life, it will be the cutest thing in the world. We have to talk about going off on tangents. You're not even reading the question.
Sorry. How old will Ocean be when baby is here?
Well, it obviously depends when the baby arrives, because Ocean was 10 days late. 2 years, 3 month age gap.
Is it June or July?
July. But who actually knows?
Yeah.
Your due date can change anyway. Our due date with Ocean, our first due date with her was the 31st of March, then it was the 1st of April, and then she came 10th of April, which is like mid-April. You just never know.
My birthday week was ruined.
Honestly, yeah, literally, his birthday, we were just like trying to induce labour.
How was your first trimester?
Fine, just tiring. But in the grand scheme of things, like, it was, people have so much worse. I was probably sick like 4 times.
Yeah, I noticed you were sick more, or unwell more.
Do you think I was more tired? I don't know if it's because I'm chasing Ocean though as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, last time I genuinely could do a High School Musical marathon every day.
I know we joke about this, yeah. I've always said this, yeah. We only argue when you're pregnant. I think we've gone a solid.
We just bicker, and we've got a lot going on at the minute.
Not in a relationship, no. But you know what I mean? I've noticed that. I'm like, we had a solid probably 12 months and we've not argued.
I know. But I've been pregnant 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025 for parts of each year. I've been pregnant for 4 years.
So yeah. So how was your first trimester for me? Tough. I found it really tough. Have to just hold my tongue. Is it hold my tongue? Bite my tongue.
Choose your battles.
Yeah, and I don't even choose them. I just accept the fact that you are who you are.
Wouldn't change me, would you?
Not you as a person. Names you love but would never use. Yeah, that's good for you.
I've done quite a few of these videos on TikTok with Ocean. One actually ended up in the Daily Mail, which...
Really?
Pay me my piece, please. So names I love, I really love Capri for a girl. What do you say to that?
No, the problem I have is, right, I just automatically in my head, maybe the way my brain works, I just relate it to something, and Capri Sun is the first thing that comes to my head. When
we liked Ocean, when I first put Ocean on the table, his response was Ocean Beach, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a beach club in Ibiza. So yeah, he does do that, to be honest. Love navy, like I said. I like that gender neutral. Quite like Jet for a boy.
Jet, if you watch this, I went to school with someone called Jet.
Every name I come up with, he knows someone. No, like, Cass knows so many people, it's ridiculous.
I went to school with a guy called Jet. He was in my science class. Actually, I think he's in a few of my classes.
I think most of you think I just like off the wall names. There's some names I've liked since I was a kid. Like, I love the name Brooke.
Brooke Hollett. I went to school with someone called Brooke Hollett.
And he's like straight up like, nope, can't, because I went to school with Brooke. And I'm just
he's
like...
got a kid now, actually.
So, I don't know, but I'll do another updated TikTok one, because this video is going to be about 50 hours long, if not.
No, I was going to say something about name.
Oh yeah, what names do you like? Oh, you like names like Raheem?
I actually would love to call my son Cassie, or daughter, no, daughter. If I had a son, I'd love to call him Cassie's Junior, but unless I'm a professional footballer.
I told you, I actually love your name, and I would consider it, but...
No, you can't, it doesn't work unless...
No, the only reason I wouldn't... I told you why. What's my reason for not considering it?
Why?
Because literally, like, the baby would have your whole name. You haven't even given me half yours.
We'll get there. Eventually.
I don't want it to happen, but I want you to want it to happen.
Yeah, we have to.
You hate me at the minute, so
yeah,
that's
exactly.
not
It's not happening yet. Whose was your favourite reaction?
Maybe Abby.
Oh yeah, because hers was actually shocking. Like, shocking as in like shocked.
Yeah, my cousin Abby. Well, my cousin's fiance, soon to be wife. She noticed the card that we made. Thank God. No one else did. Did
you keep much of Ocean's baby stuff for this little one?
I honestly hate myself because no, not really. Because we were adamant we'd have a fairly large age gap. I say fairly large. I think now I'm pregnant, I can say out loud, like, in an ideal world, if I had to like map out my life when I was younger, I probably would have had like a 3-4 year age gap between our kids. But that's because I've seen Cass and Kelsey are a year apart pretty much, and then myself and Joel are 4.5, and I think mine and Joel's is just a smidge too big. And then I feel like yours is that your mum, I honestly don't know how she coped with babies 1 year apart, to be honest. So I kind of wanted that sweet spot in the middle, but now we are in this position. Obviously we're so excited and there's nothing we can do about it, but also at the same time, again, some of you are going to be like, oh my god, she's banging on about how advanced Ocean is, but like, I genuinely think if she was like a little bit more behind for her age, we'd find it so much harder. You know what I mean? Like, we genuinely can have a conversation with her.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, 5 seconds later she will forget what we're talking about. And there are things sometimes, I said to her the other day, can you pass me my laptop? And she picked it up and she just took it to the other side of the room, and I was like things like that, she's still obviously a baby. But then other things, like, she fully can tell me when she's not feeling well. She tells me if she's got something in her eye. She shows me things when she's got like dirt under her nails. Like, we can fully communicate in some aspects, and I'm like, thank God, because I'm gonna really appreciate that when we've got a newborn that's just, oh, can you believe we're gonna have another new oh my god, it's actually wild. Will you still travel as much with 2 kids? In the short answer,
you want to travel more.
I will. Right, before having Ocean, and I think also having her the first year more so, I was still kind of doing them whole like trip here, trip there, random 4 days, 5 days. I think that will be harder with 2. I'm thinking more in my head like we just commit to, like, we're still not done it, but we're gonna a month holiday. a good couple weeks. I feel like when we went to St. Lucia and Barbados.
That's so dramatic.
No, but like instead of doing loads
I
of
know what you're saying, but
little
like
trips.
yeah, but like a month in one place.
Yeah, but like Spain.
No.
It doesn't have to be somewhere.
No,
I'm
I
not
know.
talking like we do a whole like tour of the Caribbean.
No, yeah, I know, but I just think I think like you said.
My point is the travelling's hard, but when you're abroad, it's so worth it.
Yeah, for sure. But we used to do like 2 and 3 days. So I think maybe more longer holidays. A month is the other end of
brain
things.
not clicking
Like,
today? What's
a week
going
or two.
on?
A week or 2 weeks is like
Yeah,
justifiable.
ample. No, but like I literally just said that. I just mean less of like when we went to Nice for what, like 3 nights. Yeah, it was fine.
No, Ocean was born then, no?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it was manageable. But can you imagine doing that with 2?
No, yeah.
Going up and down them steps in Monaco. Are you sick? Absolutely not. So yeah, I just think it's gonna have to be a lot more thought out. We're probably gonna have to do more like family holidays, because when we'll have help, we obviously want to do a big family holiday with your family.
Oh, I thought you meant, yeah, that's one thing I've still not kind of accepted yet, is the Disneylands and the things like that. Like I really can't stand them. And I know
he's a bit of a Scrooge dad, I'll be real.
Yeah, no, I do really like seeing Ocean's face, yeah, but like just loads of snotty screaming kids and like, and even now I say choose and I'm like,
to be honest,
Ocean tries to play with kids in the park and I'm like, oh, don't touch them, like just because like
yeah.
that's just me being more of a clean freak and things like that.
Germaphobe.
Do you know what I mean? I'm just like, but I have to accept the fact that I am a dad now and you can't just be quiet poolside.
Yeah,
so.
we can't go to adults only. Well, we could, but we'd have to do like our little 3-dayer like we did last year. So
But I've accepted it, but it's still in my head. I go to be angry and I'm like, I can't be angry because, do you know what I mean? That's life.
That's your world now.
Yeah.
So in a short answer, no, but obviously it will happen. But if I can try, I will give everything a go. I will give it a go. And if I seem stressed and like I'm aging, looking haggard, haggard, mind your business. Is there anything you want to do differently this time around?
Do differently? In what sense?
I don't know. That's all it says. So take it as you will.
Not really.
There was one night, I'll be honest, where we sat and we were googling like the hazards of like certain things we were letting her lay in when she laid in that snooze pod, and we were like,
yeah, but you can't.
But like we
that's
were,
just experience. That comes down to, do you know what I mean?
so I think we'll just kind of trust our gut a little bit more.
And yeah, and I know it's so easy to say, but like babies are more robust than you think. Like I remember she would like sneeze and like would jump up in the middle of the night and like little things like that.
Yeah.
Which maybe you'll go back into doing because like I
Yeah,
know it's
she'd
horrible to
whimper and
say.
we'd be like, is she okay?
I know it's horrible to say, but like you do hear of these awful stories, so I think naturally you're going to be a lot more cautious anyway. But also there's peace of mind knowing you've done it before. Whereas before,
But I thought everything I bought, I'd like Google for a good few hours before I bought it.
that's a mum thing though, I think.
Yeah, I'll probably be like that same time around. I don't know, I think we had it quite good. We've still got really good routine.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Ocean thrives on routine, doesn't she?
Yeah, and I was against that, but now I'm like.
Like we could not look at the clock all day, and she would give us signs that she's like ready for her nap or ready for bed. She'll grab her octopuses and be like, night night. And we're like, oh my god, look at the time, it's bedtime. I think that's why we've managed, back to the last question, holidays as well, because we always let her sleep loads on holiday.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and even that first holiday we went on, and that woman come over and was like, can't believe you're reading a book. Like,
I know. People thought we were nuts.
But yeah, but then that does come down to, we were lucky with Ocean. That could be like, we could have a baby that is a little terror. Do you know what I mean? Like Ocean was a really good baby, so.
She was good, but like I've heard of babies that are like, don't make a peep. She wasn't like, I wouldn't say she was like easy per se. She was just like, we had a good thing going. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, we'll do one more. This is a good one to finish on, but sad. Have you had to cancel any plans due to number two's due date?
Like 6.
We've had to cancel so much, guys. Obviously you can't compare, like this is the best thing in the world, but we can laugh back because it's our second now. Like I said, second baby is like gonna be made of steel because we're literally gonna banter it so much. But I've had to pull out of, well, we both have technically. Leon's still trying to talk you into it, but we're not going to Georgia and Leon's wedding, which I'm so sad about. I just can't believe it because like it's something we've spoke about for years. We were there for their engagement and it's just like we couldn't write it. If it was in the UK we could probably go, but it's because it's in Florence. I won't be able to travel that late. Leon's obviously saying can Cass come, but God forbid I do go into labour and he needs to get back and he can't get a flight. It's not like it's like mainland Italy, so it's just, that's the main thing.
That's life.
I'm not going on her hen either because I will be heavily pregnant. And me and Georgia discussed it in depth. We're gonna do something just us two. It's just not, I don't want to slow the group down, you know. What else? Oh, your big family holiday.
Yeah, which Simone was fuming about.
That's the only thing that his sister was like, she's the most obsessed person with Ocean in the world, and we knew she'd be excited for the baby, but she was like, what about Barbados? And we were like, You guys can go, but no one wants to go because no one wants to potentially miss the birth. So that's a write-off. What else will we miss? Hopefully my cousin's wedding will make.
Yeah.
That's end of June. We are due in July. I don't think I'll have babies that come early, but we never know.
They do say that the second one's so much easier.
But I'm bridesmaid. I'm gonna be one big bridesmaid. And Vivian, no comment. And obviously summer is a write-off. We're gonna have to do all our trips before then because you can only travel up to like 35 weeks. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. T-minus 5 months. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. This is really nice, by the way. I'm gonna put on our massage seats and roll home. You can massage your back in a Bentley. Did you know that? Press the button.
Right, peace.
Bye.